focus here. Right. Hello. So I don't want to do like a massive intro. I've done like 2 YouTube videos before, and YouTube's something I wanted to get into for quite a long time. I just haven't been able to. Right. I'm an online coach, and I specifically work with people who want to get below 100 kilograms, have quite a big transformation. Okay. I work with quite a lot of people to do that. Have people lose, up to 65 kilograms. And the main reason for getting into YouTube is I wanted to spread more information, kind of help a wider range of people. And since committing to YouTube, I've done, like I said, 2 videos. One was like over a year ago, I think, and the other one was a couple of weeks ago. And the main reason for that is completely against everything I preach to people, everything I tell people, which is don't judge yourself, don't set rules for things, just get it done because consistency is the best thing. And what I've been doing is I've been putting all these rules in my head. I've been saying, because I like, the YouTube I watch is really good. Like, people put a lot of time into their videos, put a lot of energy, effort into it, beautiful shots, all that sort of stuff. I spent, over £1,000 on this camera that I'm filming on now, and I've used it twice. I've used it twice for the 2 YouTube videos. And I haven't used it since then. Just because I think that it all needs to be perfect. It needs to be an expensive camera. It needs to have good shots. So I'm taking my own advice, which is don't put any rules on it. Don't look for perfection. Don't think that it has to be amazing or great before you start or before you post it. I'm just going to do it, and I hope that this helps people. I'm just sat here. I haven't even got my mic on. I'm sat on my bed, just like I said, getting ready for the gym. I've got like 20 minutes here, and I thought I'd just sit down and kind of talk about that perfection mindset, why it hasn't helped me in this situation, why it hasn't helped me in the past as well, and why it doesn't help you if you're looking to get into the best shape of your life, whether that's get below 100 kg, whether that's put on weight as well. This kind of mindset shift will work with anything. It works with weight gain, it works with weight loss, it works with productivity, just getting stuff done as well, okay? And the example I want to use is I was talking to a client a couple of weeks ago, and with a lot of people, fitness is like a big mental battle, right? It is was for me, it still is for me, and it is for a lot of people who want to start. And if you've tried your fitness journey, you've come off it, it probably wasn't because you weren't physically able, it's probably because you weren't kind of mentally there and ready to commit, okay? And the main thing that we want to do, this guy was trying to journal, right? He was trying to journal every single day before he went to bed. And the place where he was going wrong was like, right, he said he's going to open up his journal, he's going to write the date, and he's going to write a page. And it's going to be what went well in the day, what he could have improved on in the day, 3 things that he's going to like let go of, and 3 things that he's going to do tomorrow. Okay, and every day he would do that, or he'd want to do that. And it just became too much. I think he spent like, even less than a week doing it because of these rules, right? Because he was putting so much pressure on getting it perfect, because he was putting so much pressure on finding these 3 things that went badly or that went well, or, it was just so much effort and so hard to do it. It just becomes a tick box exercise at the end of the day. And you just don't have time for those things. So what we did, and it worked, still journaling daily, is we took away all the rules. We said, if you really want this journaling habit to stick, we just need to make it as simple as possible, stack it onto a different habit, like brushing your teeth or something that you do every single day. Well, I hope you brush your teeth every single day. But yeah, so he brushed his teeth and he opened his journal, and that was it. That's all he had to do. He just had to open his journal. If he wanted to write something, he could. If it wanted to be a page, he could. If it wanted to be just a line, fine. If it was just opening the journal and looking at it, that counted as journaling, okay? And what we found is some days, yeah, he would open it and he'd write 1 line. Some days he'd want to write way more, but he did it every single day. And because you do it every single day, it becomes a habit. And when it becomes a habit, it becomes way easier to stick to it and to keep consistent. We know results come from consistency, they don't come from perfection. Like, I spent, for example, hours editing my previous videos. It doesn't look like it because they're still crap, but I did. I spent hours and hours setting up shots, editing, all that sort of stuff. And I've done 2 in over a year. For this one, I'm not even going to edit it. I'm just going to film it. I haven't scripted it. This isn't scripted. I literally just got off a call with my coach and I've decided to sit down and record this video. No rules at all. It's just going to go up. I'm going to post it today. and then just see what happens. See if it kind of gets me in that mindset, because creatively, I think that's the word. Creatively, I am struggling a little bit. Like I feel like I've hit a wall. Like I said, I'm ticking boxes at this time, and I just want to kind of reignite that spark. And this is kind of my energy to do that. So if I can help someone, either on their weight loss journey, productivity journey, anything like that, if this video kind of resonates with someone, great, cool. If this video resonates with anyone who's tried to stick to something and not been able to stick to it, or kind of fallen off, and it's just that frustrating thing in the back of your head, I urge you to use this technique of just doing it, getting it done. If it's going to the gym, just show up. When you're there, then you can worry about how hard you're pushing, what you're doing, all that sort of stuff. But for now, just show up. Remember, you'd rather have 80 okay workouts than 10 perfect workouts. Okay? It's just about getting it done no matter what, right? And yeah, like now, if I was videoing this before and I just kind of got to the end of my sentence, couldn't think of anything else, so I'd stop it. I'd get frustrated. I'd have to look at a script, or have to look at something, and maybe even just scrap it completely. There are so many videos on here that I just haven't posted because I'm not happy with them. So many videos on my Instagram that I've just not posted because I'm not happy with them. But I think there's just that lesson of taking your own advice, because it can be applied, like I said, to anything. Take it out of the fitness context, put it into anything. Just getting it done at the start of the journey. You can worry about the quality later. Right now it's just quantity. Right now it's just getting the reps in, making sure that it's becoming a habit and that you're solidifying it, because all the time that it's not a habit, you're not going to be enjoying it. And the two things I base my program around is enjoyability and results, because without those two things, it's never going to be sustainable. Okay, with enjoyability and no results, it's just like a hobby. And with results but no enjoyability, it becomes something that you don't want to stick to, and that you're not going to stick to, and you're going to come away from it, like so many people do on crash test diets and everything. So if you're trying to stick to something right now, make sure it's enjoyable, make sure you're getting the result from it, and take away the rules. So if you're watching this and you're procrastinating and you're saying it needs to be perfect, I need to have everything in line before I start, don't wait. Just start today. Start after you finish this video. Give it a go, get it done, and start making it a habit. So for me, my commitment is to do one of these a week, whether it's one like this, whether it's a little bit more, like put more effort into it as well. But I'm not going to put any rules on it, okay? I'd love to hear feedback if anyone does watch this and enjoys it and wants to see more. I'd love to see what you want to see as well, and I'll see kind of what I can do with that. But I hope this helped someone. I know it definitely helped me.